Hello, my name is Samantha and we're going to explain you about how to name hydrocarbons. But first, what is organic chemistry? Well, organic chemistry is the study of carbon compounds. Organic compounds always contain carbon and hydrogen and sometimes other nonmetals. We can find hydrocarbons in our daily lives, like in gasoline, medicine, plastics, perfumes, and other materials. Even the food we eat is made of organic compounds. We can organize compounds in functional groups. Compounds of the same functional group have the similar chemical and physical properties. The identification of functional groups helps us to classify organic compounds according to their structure, to name compounds within each family, and to predict further chemical reactions. The name of these groups are part of the IUPAC, which is the International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry, which is a system used by scientists to name organic compounds.
Okay, so in this part of the video, I'll explain the different kinds of classifications between hydrocarbons and what hydrocarbon is. But first, what is an hydrocarbon? An hydrocarbon is, as the name says, hydro from hydrogen, and carbon from carbon. What these are is very long chains composed of only carbon and nitrogen, but also some of the elements too, but they are very specific cases. And but first, what are the kinds of hydrocarbons? They are alkanes, which have all of them are single bonds. Alkenes, which need to have at least one double bond. Alkynes, which need at least one triple bond. And aromatics, and aromatics are very special because they have something called the benzene ring, which is basically they have three double bonds inside of it, and from it expands to other places, and that's the chemical composition of the chemical, and that's pretty much it.
Hi, my name is Carla and I'm going to show you how to name a cyclic alkane. And these are pretty similar to normal alkanes, except that we will have 4 tips that will always be present. The first one and the most important is the ring is always a parent chain. You can never use a branch as a parent chain, it's always a ring. Then the other one is for only one substituent, you don't need to add numbers, but if there is 2 or more substituents, you need to use the smaller number. And the 4 is to add the prefix cycle in front of the alkane. And here we have an example. We are going to take our parent chain, that is the ring, and we are going to number it. You can number the parent chain in any way. For example, in this one there is no difference if I put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but always try to send the one where there is a branch. Otherwise you will have the numbers too far apart and you want to use the smallest number. So in here I have 4 branches, which are all of them methyl. So I'm going to put 1, 2, 4, 5, and since I have 4, I'm going to choose a prefix. It's going to be but. So it's 1, 2,
to order the alkyl groups alphabetically. So E comes first. So I'm going to write the alkyl group, which is ethyl, with the number of the position, and if necessary, a prefix that says, for example, this one, it has 2 methyl, so I'm going to use a prefix. So I'm going to start with the location of the alkyl group, which is 4. Then I'm going to separate the alkyl group with this line. So it's 4 ethyl. Then I'm going to the next branch or the next alkyl group, which is 3 position, 5 D, because we have two methyl. It's going to be D methyl. And finally, we have to name the parent chain. It has 8 carbon atoms, so I'm going to the prefix and it says oct. So we have to put oct plus ane, so it is octane. And the name of this hydrocarbon is 4-ethyl 3,5-dimethyl octane, according to the UPAC rules.
Section about all the thing about hydrocarbons is that also it's a very complicated, well, it's not even complicated, I mean it's pretty extensive, but all this, the theme itself is actually pretty easy. It's just about practice and memorizing some things and you're done. And you also have to learn a procedure and how to do things. And that will be my conclusion, and that's it.